So in the last class, we discussed about getting the list of domains. Do you all remember, everyone? Are you all there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the last class, we discussed, correct, from which kind of domains you should be getting from which platforms or tools can help you to get the list of domains, right? So this is what we understood. So Moz, we understood that we can get the domains list from Moz, right? And there are multiple other methods using which you can get the list of domains which can help you to build the backlinks. Again, whether they are going to be useful or not, you will have to assess them. You will have to assess them and have to understand. All right. So second method is searching on Google like this using the search parameters like in title colon right for us. So now this query will give topic tips or unique insights you think will get people talking. Let us know, and you could be our next guest blogger. What we look for, right? So they are basically providing the guidelines here, right? Topic span. We don't cover offline marketing like direct mail, syndication contents, posts that are too technical, editorial, or vague paid promos. So if you could abide to their guidelines or in their guidelines, if you anywhere see that they are ready, okay to accept backlinks, you can start approaching these people and you can maintain a repository of such websites. Are you all following?
Yeah.
Right? In title, right for us. So how do we get this list is, so Moz extension. So we have multiple ways to extract the search results, right? Maybe what I'll do is we'll set the search results to not advanced search. You'll have tools. Tools. Maybe because of this keyword overlap, I'm not able to see. Let me see it in the other browser. Good morning. Online. People have joined online. Your data in search. It was so easy that I'm not using this from last. Okay, extension. Google 100 results now we can have. So this is actually remote. That's why I'm not able to see. They are suggesting extension for the browser. So Google by default had the Google Chrome by default had the number of results to display. We can by default change the results page to 20 results, 30 results, 50 results, 100 results, right? So now that feature has been removed from the Google, and hence Google is suggesting to use an extension. Maybe after using this, let me reload. Yeah, number of results 100. Let's see now. Yeah, now it is set to 100 results. Do you all see that? Everybody? See, this was actually a inbuilt feature for Google, and now that's been removed, and you have to use that doing an extension, using an extension. Clear? So now once you can set these results to 100 or 200 or whatever the number you want, you can download all of these results using the Moz extension. So here to the left side, you will see a download button, Moz download button if you are logged in. So maybe let me log in. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, sir, 1 minute. Okay. So if you are in the premium version, you will get to see a download button here to the left side. So basically, the download button will download all this website's results. This like, and hence I'm typing it. Okay. So now you will get to see a download button if you are using a premium version of Moz. I'm not using the premium version of Moz at this moment, so I'm not able to show you. Otherwise, you will get to see a download button here on the browser when the Moz extension is enabled on your browser. So that way you can get the list of all these websites which are showing up. So now if your query is in title, what do you want to search in title? Become or in title write for us. So basically you are finding all the websites, or maybe here somewhere I have set the website. Yeah. The details of domain authority, traffic, page authority, the spam score, everything, right? So the one you see here, look at this, the domain authority is 77, the page authority is 52, and couple of details from how many websites they have links, and you are not able to see all of them, but the paid version will give you all of these details in an Excel sheet. Are you all following, everyone?
Yeah.
So last class we discussed how to get all of these details. Last class we just used to input one of the websites, like we had to input the Amazon.in, correct? Or any competitor websites. So if you are a food business, give the link of your competitor on Moz. Provide use Moz tool and download links built by your competitor, and you can also get the backlink from those domains. Correct? And now second method of getting the list of domains from which you can build backlink is writing in title, in URL, correct? And using this text to different text of your choice, and download all of these websites with all these details, the domain authority and couple of other details. This is the second way of getting list of domains. Right? Clear up to here? Clear or not clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Right. So there are few more methods. This is how you will get the data. So when you download using the Moz extension, so now I'm telling you, see in title write for us, you will see a download button here somewhere. After clicking on download button, you get to see all the data in the Excel sheet, something like this.
Same like a keywords you will get.
Not keyword, URLs. You will get list of websites, right? Here we have set to 20 results or 18 results or maybe many more, but then have pasted here only up to 18 results. So basically you
How
got
much results we get? How much results we get?
how many ever you set it to. So here we have set it to 100 results. You could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this way you have set up to 100 results, and you will get all this 100 websites when you click the download button. This download button will be shown only when you have the paid version of Moz. Otherwise you have to manually extract these details, correct? Right? So exactly that is what I have shown it here. So now there is one more thing. Third method. There is a third method of getting list of websites, that is display planner. We have used keyword planner, right? Google keyword planner. So the same section of the tool has display planner as well. Will help you to get the website list based on the category or keyword information you provide. This data can be brought from Google Ads tool. Bought from Google Ads tool. So I'll show it to you now. This was the old interface, and I don't think you will be able to get this data now. Earlier we had an option to download all this data. Okay, anyways, we'll go there and see. Yeah. So here you see keyword planner tools. Come to the tools, keyword planner, reach planner. I'm not sure if that is available or not. Let's see. That was a very old feature of keyword planner. This is YouTube strategy. Now performance planner. Now that option is no more available, so just ignore that option. We have only two methods now to get the list of domains. Correct? So once you get list of domains, what is next? Why can't you build links from all the websites that you have compiled? So many people think that they can get links from all the websites that they have extracted from Google using the search method, search parameters, or downloading the competitor's data in this method, correct? Now you cannot see, now this is giving you 9.9k domains. Here, do you see that number? So I have inputted one of the competitors website and you see 9.9k. Give me 1 second, everyone. Hello, good morning. It's a country course, right? It's a, okay, okay. I'll send you the link to join the class. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, absolutely. So now there are 9.9k domains from which your competitor has built the links, and you are downloading these 9.9k domains. And can you also build links from all of these domains? No, you cannot build the links. Can anybody explain why you cannot build links from all of those domains? And the second method, you are downloading so many websites from this list here. Can you build links from all these websites?
From this link we cannot do. We have to do it from another link.
See, you are getting the list of domains from which you can build the backlinks, correct? But can you build backlinks from all of those domains is what I'm asking.
No,
Why?
because again our domain authority will be affected, no sir?
No,
Page
but
authority, domain
no, how will that
authority.
get affected?
If theirs is, I mean, if it is not good,
Which is not good. No, how do you say it's not good or good?
based on their domain authority score,
No. Domain authority will never tell you whether that is good or bad. Domain authority simply says the website is not getting crawled quite often. But whether that is good or bad, how will domain authority tell? So you mean if the website is taking a lot of time to, sorry, if the domain authority is less, it's bad? So did you all understand my question? So now you have list of so many websites, 10,000 websites, correct? Correct? And now from this method also you might put anytime, you might input various kinds of queries and you might download few thousands of websites, correct? List of thousands of websites. My question is, can you build backlinks from all of those thousands of websites? First question, can you build backlinks from all of those websites?
answer is no, but I'm not able to tell it correctly.
We'll discuss those things. Why you cannot build links from all of those domains that you get. Will you
So
prefer
how
to?
many, so that is how many pages we have to do?
How many pages?
Yeah, backlinks, how many pages we have to
So backlinks, it's not about it for how many pages. So from multiple websites, we get links to our websites. So it's something like this. How many payments in a month should you get to survive or sustain your business? You will know, right? Same way, in order to make your website crawl effectively, you might have to get backlinks from several domains, right? So will you get the payment somebody who is not ready to pay, or somebody says I'll pay next month, or I'll pay only 10% of what you're suggesting? No, right? You have some criteria to get your customers as well, correct? So now to build backlinks, you might get several thousands of websites list, and you cannot build links from all those websites. So we'll look into those guidelines, why you cannot build backlinks from all the lists that you have got. Many websites would have been prone to Google penalizations. Understanding this and avoiding building links from such websites is super important. There are so many websites available, 9,000, 10,000, or you might get 1 million websites also, but you cannot build backlinks from all of those websites because some of them could be prone to Google penalizations. We are going to discuss how to identify those penalizations and what is penalization, everything. Many websites may not be relevant. Building links from irrelevant websites is negative indication to the bots, and you might reap less from such links or will be prone to Google spam and penalization. Right? Building links from irrelevant websites might also lead to certain kinds of penalization. Right? So, what is this relevant or irrelevant? We'll discuss that as well, or maybe we'll discuss it now. Okay. See, many websites would have been prone to Google penalizations. Understanding this and avoiding building links. So, why will a website get penalized? So, for various reasons, a website can get penalized. One of the reasons is they must be publishing very poor quality content. The technical SEO is not in place, or maybe there could be any kinds of issues on their websites. Because of all the bad practices, wrong practices on the website, Google might penalize their website, and you getting links from such website will have impact on your website as well. Got it? So you allowing thousands of low quality pages for search engine crawling and indexing. It's not you, your some websites. And those websites are now not really getting crawled effectively, and you building links from such websites can impact your website as well negatively. Right? A website can be penalized for several reasons: for low quality backlinks, for not having the appropriate content, for violating the Google guidelines. So there are different kinds of algorithms which are filtering out or assessing the website's quality. So there is something called as penguin, panda, pigeon, hummingbird. These are different kinds of algorithms. Algorithms are given a name. Each of these algorithms work is to assess the website against certain guidelines. So for example, Panda algorithms work is to understand the quality of the content of your website. If the content quality of your website is not good, this algorithm will eliminate your website's ranking on search engines. So it is penalizing your website. So there is another algorithm called Penguin. Penguin algorithm looks at the quality of the links that you have built. You might have built links from some spam websites, irrelevant websites. If it finds out that the links pointing to your website are all spammy, your website might be blacklisted by Penguin algorithm. Pigeon algorithm is about the local SEO. If your local SEO is following the wrong practices, fake reviews, fake reviews, some suspicious activity making people click on your, there are certain things we will discuss those algorithms as well. So your website will be, your business will be prone to pigeon algorithm. There is something called as hummingbird algorithm, and there are a couple of them we'll discuss. Yeah. So now basically any website which is not following these guidelines or affected against these guidelines will be penalized, and you building links from such websites would impact your website as well. Websites could be, and another thing is, may not be relevant. See, now there are different kinds of bots: mobile bot, image bot, news bot, Google search bot, video bot, right? Same way there are different language bots as well. So Google bot coming from Spain, Spanish, correct? Correct? And French bot. See, now you building a link from some French website. Website language is all in French. The bot over there is different, and suddenly there will be a shift to your website. There will be a link pointing to your website. So bot finds it suspicious and irrelevant link. And now some website will be speaking about automobiles, and now you are getting a link to your baby care website from automobiles website. Even that looks quite suspicious, right? This all will be considered to be as paid backlink or paid activity. Irrelevancy is considered to be as forcefully done paid activity, and now Google ignores this or paralyzes your website, or such links will have no value, right? And now from the list of this 10,000 websites which you have downloaded might contain the competitor's website also. You should know whom you are approaching. You cannot simply start approaching all the websites that you have downloaded from Moz, or maybe from search results like this using the search parameter, correct? right? So the list might contain penalized which are prone to websites which are penalized by Google, which could be irrelevant, which might contain competitor websites. Some of the websites might fall to the category of news and have got picked up by the news publication or information about their respective businesses. There is no harm in building link from this website, but you should know what kind of websites are all they. Amulya, following it, understanding it. Some of the websites may not be credible and useful. So you have to understand the credibility of these websites as well, so that you could pick only the one which has got high credibility. You can definitely, there's no harm in building links from less credibility also, but if at all, if you're paying them and getting the links, then first go with the one which has got high credibility. If you're paying and buying something, will you prefer to buy the junk? Will you prefer to buy the rotten one? You'll always prefer the best. That's why when you are buying tomatoes, you will handpick best one, right? Right? Same is the case here. Some other websites would have got expired. So these websites which you are downloading may not be working anymore. You have downloaded 9,000 websites. Where is this? 10,000 websites from Moz, correct? Or you might have extracted so many other websites from Google search results. Some of these would have got expired already. Some of these websites may not be would have got expired. Some of the websites top level domains extensions are not relevant based on the business category and have to be avoided building links from such domains. .us, .singapore, .sg, .my, Malaysia. So you are a business doing business in India and building link from Malaysian domain is also suspicious. There will be a Malaysian bot visiting that website. And from Malaysian website, if it visits Indian website, it will be very disappointed, right? It is assuming that all the content is some other language like Spanish and it is in English. Correct. Some of the domains might belong to different languages and countries and are not relevant, and you should avoid building links from such websites. Clear? Why should you blindly not go with all these websites? Right? So you have to assess these websites. How do we assess? Again, these things we'll discuss. I said some of the websites would have prone to penalizations or some issues. There could be some issue with the websites. That is why the review of all those websites, a manual review of all those websites is very important even before you start approaching them for the backlink. Any questions? Any questions?
So you said website could be related to competitors. I didn't understand like how that is relevant for backlink.
You are going and approaching your competitor. See,
Hmm.
for example, we have downloaded list of all the websites.
Hmm.
So competitor 1, competitor 2, competitor 3, competitor 4, they all may have some relation. They must be getting the links. Or you should not be a fool approaching the competitor, that's all. There can be a website pertaining to some other similar player. See, you might download links from Google just like that, right? Now this thing, your competitor might have put a right for us page on their website, correct?
Hmm.
Correct. Why do you want to go and approach your competitor? Can you give a link to me?
Okay, you mean I should not go and approach like if I'm running at like digital marketing classes, I will not approach you basically.
Yes. That is you are
Okay.
approaching for building a backlink.
Okay.
So
Got
you,
it.
yeah, right. So first criteria is you are eliminating such websites which fall under all of these criteria. Second thing is you are going to consider certain factors to handpick the best websites. Factors to consider and check for the external websites in order to build the links from those domains. Crawlability, right? So understand the domain authorities. So domain authority is one that would help you to understand the crawling of the website. Higher the number, better the crawl frequency of the website. And these are websites that can crawl your website quite often when the links are built from such websites. Understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The best load times and frequent content publishing indicate the website's crawl frequency could be good and you can consider building links from such websites as well. Now, domain authority may not be very high because the website is very new, correct? The domain authorities were not very high because they are newly in the markets. But then you have, in those scenarios you can consider how frequently they are publishing the content. If they are publishing lots of content every week or every day, that's a very good website to go with. And second thing, you also check their load times and all. Definitely you get to see if it is all good, then there is nothing wrong in building links from websites that has less DA also. So this is indicating that these websites are getting crawled quite often. Domain authority is one indication that the website is getting crawled quite often, and another indication is website which is publishing content quite often and has got very good load times. Basically, their SEO optimization is all very good. The optimization is all very good. So in those scenarios also, optimization is good and content is also getting published. Yeah. So point C is actually related to it. Yeah. So make sure the websites are relevant to your business, product or service and build high quality content. They must be all building high quality content. It's not just about the domain authority. Don't just go with the domain authority. Make sure that the websites are relevant to your business, product or service and build high quality content. And it's fine to not to have the highest domain authority in these cases. Check manually and assess them. Clear
So
with the
whatever we download from them,
oh,
we have to filter it, we have to handpick, and we have to
build backlinks,
backlinks.
right? So if you're
That should
preparing,
be relevant. That for example, I
right.
sell something like digital marketing, so we get options, right? So same competitor, similar kind of thing. Right?
Not
So that
here
would
we
be
are
great.
not speaking about this. Not about the competitors.
Uh-huh.
It is about understanding is that really a good website to build the links. See, already you have eliminated competitors' websites. See, in this say first case, you have already eliminated competitor websites or penalized website. Now, what is next? You have second level of filtering. Second level of filtering is you are considering website which has got good crawlability and which are publishing quality content. Correct? The websites which have a good number of organic visitors can be a good indication of good performance and better crawl frequency. Use tools like SimilarWeb, Ahrefs, Spyfo, and many other tools to check the traffic. See, if somebody is ranking very well on the Google, it's an indication that building link from such website also could be useful for you as well.
So we'll be getting same option like what we search in the keywords. Monthly 5,000 users. Sorry, 5,000. What do you say? 5 lakh viewers and we got it. Same website.
Yeah, here you could see here. Look at this. 74,000 visits is the traffic.
Okay.
Their overall traffic to the website is 7,37,000. See now, just look at this traffic, units times 100,000, 10,000 lakh, 10 lakh crore. So, 122 crores. They get monthly traffic of 122 crores. That is almost close to a country population. Times of India. Correct? So, it indicates they must be getting lots of traffic from various other countries as well. Right? So somebody who is getting so much traffic definitely may not be buying. It's all direct visits or Google organic visits, and their brand also will be very well known. It's an indication that the website is getting crawled quite often, right? So building links from the website which has got good organic traffic. So if it is organically ranking, if it is naturally ranking very well on the Google, indicates it is all well optimized and the crawl is also very well distributed across the website. Building links from such websites will be of very good use. The websites which have got a good number of organic visitors can be a good indication of good performance and better crawl frequency. Right? So this is keyword surfer. Keyword surfer. So I'll add this tool as well. Use tools like keyword surfer. Right? SimilarWeb, Ahrefs, Spyfo, anything. Have the lowest spam score. Use the mouse tools to check this. So it is suggested to build backlinks from the websites which has got the lowest spam score. So here I have hidden some of these. You will get to see the spam score as well. Or maybe if I go to any other browser, okay, when you download, you get to see the spam score. So spam score 5 to 10% is fine. For some websites, the spam score will be quite high. What is the spam score? Spam score is basically a score assigned to the website based on the irrelevant bots visiting and engaging with the websites. A lot of spam bots are visiting the website. That's when your spam score will go high. When a lot of spam bots are visiting, the spam score will go high. Okay, got it. Build links from the websites which already has too many backlinks. This indicates the website could be getting crawled quite often. You will do friendship with somebody who has got lots of credibility, plus their network or friends also should be highly credible, correct? Some people do it that way, correct? So now here you prefer to build links from websites which has got too many backlinks already. You are building links from website B. Website B might have a lot of backlinks from few hundreds of websites. You are building links from the website which has got too many backlinks already. Consider websites of highest citation flow and trust flow. There is another tool called Majestic SEO. Majestic SEO, it's simply called as majestic.com now. Earlier it was Majestic SEO, it's just majestic.com now. So this tool, instead of giving a domain authority, it will give you the metric called as citation flow and trust flow. Higher citation flow is equivalent to domain authority. Higher citation flow indicates the website is getting crawled quite often, and higher trust flow indicates how frequently. So now a website has links from 100 websites. Bot must be visiting only once a day or once a week or once a month from all these 100 websites. Now if bot is visiting quite often from this website, the trust flow is considered to be as quite high. Did you all understand this point? Everybody, did you all understand point 6?
Yes, sir.
So if you are building link, see now you want to build links from some websites, some 10 websites. So this 10 website citation flow can be very high. Citation flow is nothing but they have a potential to visit your website quite often. Right? In those cases, it's considered to be as citation flow is high. They have potential to send bot to your website quite often because they are also getting crawled quite often, right? In this case, the citation score or citation flow is high. Trust flow is, it's all about relevancy. So from this 10 websites, you are building links. Citation flow is good, but they are all trustable links. They could be Spanish website, French website, or some other irrelevant thing. In those cases, the trust flow is low, and when they are completely relevant, the trust flow is high. Clear? Check the index count. It indicates the search engine optimization and organic performance. Now, unfortunately, Google is not giving you this data. Earlier, we used to put site colon and see how many pages are indexed. So Google used to display the number of results here, count. So we see so many results here, correct? And how many pages? 1, 2, 3. So this indicates basically 300 web pages are indicates, but that is wrong too. Here Google used to display it in the top here. Maybe I might have screenshots pertaining to it. I'll show it to you. See, Google will display, or if not, I'll show it to you. You see here 5330 results. So this indicates pertaining to this Canara Digital, Bing has 5330 pages. Those many pages are indexed on Bing. Copy with it, right? So now let's assume this website has only 300 pages. Now, how did Bing hold 5000 copies? This is definitely something fishy.
Sir, come again. This has page.
So this number, what you see here, is nothing but the number of copies Bing holds pertaining to your website. Bing has seen one image from your website. It says now there is one copy pertaining to your website. Bing has seen contact us page of your website and it takes a copy of it to its server. There is two copies, three copies. So this way, so it is holding all these web results copies with it. It is telling that it has 5330 URLs copy with it. This is index count. This index count will help you to understand if your website has got any issue or it's all getting crawled properly. See now my website has only 300. Let's assume my website has only 300 pages and how can it index 50,000 URLs? So definitely my website's pages, dynamic pages are all getting crawled. Dynamic pages are all getting crawled as there is a good chance of my website being penalized or energy dilution. So such websites may not help in performing your website now. Build link from websites which are credible, which can send some energy to your website as well. Correct? Now website which itself, so I am already in deep trouble and how can I help you? Correct? There is no point of you approaching with somebody who can't help you. Correct? Are you all getting it? So same is the case here. So now how are you understanding my situation? How do you understand someone's situation?
See the index.
My situation, I'm speaking about people. Tell me my situation, you are looking at me, right? Look at me and tell me my situation. Is it good, bad? Good. See, you are making wrong assumptions now. Right? So now here, assessing is very easy. Right? So assessing people is very difficult. Right? What you see from the outside, you assume people are good, people are happy. Correct? Right? So that may not be true or may be true. Correct? You might think people are monetary, financially they must be strong, which may be true or may not be true. Mental health is very good, may be true or may not be true. Correct? Physical health could be good. That is what you make assumption by seeing from the external outside. Correct? Right? So same way the same happens with the websites as well. And I am teaching you now how to assess websites if they have got any deep problem or not. Right? So you must be assuming that my financial status is super good and you might start approaching me, Manjunath, I want some a crore rupees. I'm starting a business. Can you borrow? Can I borrow crore rupees from you? I'll say no. If you had already known my situation, you might have probably not approached me and correct? So here you have some metrics to understand if these websites are really good or not to get the backlink. Getting it, everybody? So now index count is one that will help. See, bigger number is not necessarily something bad. So if it is very high compared to the number of pages, actual pages on your website, then it's bad. Excuse me. Let's say your website has only 5,000 pages, but 5 lakh pages are indexed on Google. So that clearly indicates a lot of dynamic pages on your website are getting indexed, being seen by bot. This is a clear indication that energy is getting diluted within your system. And this website cannot contribute or may not pass the energy to your website now, bot energy to your website effectively. Might pass very rarely, but not really effectively always. Right? So that's why it's mentioned that understand the index count. So websites like Amazon, Times of India may have millions of pages, and all those pages indexing also indicates it's very healthy. They are all getting crawled very effectively. Hello, Rahul. 10 minutes. I'll call you back, Rahul. I'm in the class. Sure. I'll call you before that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. See now, website which has got 1 million pages, and if you see all the 1 million pages indexed on Google, that's actually a good sign. Now, some websites will have 1 million pages, but hardly 1 lakh pages will get indexed. Why? Because internal linking is not proper. The website itself is not getting crawled properly. Correct? That's a good indication. So now let's say I have 100 siblings and I'm taking care of all my 100 siblings very well. That's a good indication, right? That Manjunath is capable of taking care, or might be financially strong, correct? Or mentally strong, that he's capable of taking care of all of this, correct? So same way here, the moment you see 1 million pages indexed on Google, it's a good indication. It has 1 million pages and 1 million pages are indexed. If it has only 100 pages and 1 million pages indexed, then that's wrong. Clear, everybody? Right? So check the internal linking strategy. Ensure the website from which you build backlinks has an internal linking strategy implemented. Domain age, but domain age indicates the possibility of having too many backlinks pointing to it or higher domain authority. But going by just the domain age is not always the right approach. Understand the backlinks and the DE always. So now people say build backlinks from the domain which has got higher domain authority. Correct? So now if you have to learn digital marketing, will you learn from somebody who knows digital marketing, or just because somebody has got 99 years age, you will go and learn with them? Age doesn't play any kind of role, right? Doesn't guarantee that they'll be knowing digital marketing, right? Okay, forget about digital marketing. If you have to know about the life, values, ethics, morals, will you prefer? It is always you have to go with somebody who is old. No, right? Even a 25 years old might know very well about morals, ethics, values. Though the person is 99 years old, he will be dumb. He may not know anything. Correct? So people has an assumption that if the domain age is very high, if the domain is working or in use for the last 20 years, building link from such domain is very good. Fact is may not be. They might have never implemented any kind of SEO or any activities on their domain. It's just launched and they are not publishing content, they are not building backlinks, it's not effectively getting crawled, correct? And now there is no guarantee that this domain will contribute well for your domain as well. Sometimes there will be just a 3 years old, 2 years old. They must have done everything at a very large scale and will have very good domain authority, will have very good crawl frequency, and you building links from such domains will be super useful as compared to that of just going by an age and has nothing at all. But there are good chances that if it's an old domain and if they are implementing marketing from very long time, there are good chances and good possibilities that the domain authority of old websites will be good. Okay. So now these are all the ways or methods of assessing the domains. So the parameters basically you have to look into, right? So how do you say the apparel quality is good? Apparel is good, not quality. Apparel is good on what basis?
Single quality. Single quality.
How will you
Cloth
see the quality?
material,
Huh?
the stitching quality, the zip.
Seeing the touching it and feeling it how it is.
Okay. So same way now. See, if you have to say person is good, what do you consider? Just because he gave one chocolate to you, he's good. Then what do you consider? Uh, then that's all.
Behavior,
Huh. That,
many things.
so nobody knows. See, basically, how do you measure the person?
You should be humble.
Huh.
You should be able to understand.
Huh.
You want to.
So if they are not polite to you, they are not good. Okay. I can explain it very well how to measure, but I'll not explain it now. Okay. Same way here, we have to understand how to measure the quality of the website. So you need to have some parameters to assess if that's really a good website. That is what we have discussed now. Okay. So once you have finalized, see now there are multiple filters. One method or filter is this one, and second filter is understanding all of these details. And then you can sign up the account and you can start. So Amulya and Srivali are doing the activity. They are not assessing any of these things. Correct? They are not assessing any of these things. They are simply go and they'll simply start doing this thing. Create an account as a business or users, and by listing your business, your details. So they're just submitting the details of the business. Right? We'll discuss these things from the next class. And we'll also discuss the bargaining powers and outreaching, how to approach people. Yeah, those things as well. Right? Bargaining power, how to improve your bargaining power, we'll discuss. That will be interesting. I want to assess all of your bargaining powers. Okay. Any questions, guys?
No, sir.
Did you understand today's topic?
Yeah.
So now, if you could understand all of these things, backlink building will become super easy. There are few more things. We'll discuss those things in tomorrow's class. After all of that, you should be able to build backlinks to your website. Okay. And then you have to actually practice it. Backlink building. See, you cannot improve your communication skills just by assuming or thinking, okay, I'll speak well, I'll do it. No, you have to get into the field. You cannot swim properly until just by reading the book. You have to dive into the pool and you should start swimming. Correct? So some of you here might think, okay, I will read the book 100 times or I will swim only when time comes to swim. This is the time, follow the instructions and start swimming. Don't say, okay, I will listen now, I don't have much time or I did not get my swimsuit today. So I will listen for next 1 month or 2 months, later I will plan to swim. Later you will not know where to start and how to start. Okay?